Well, I believe we are live here from Payson, Illinois. It's the Pittsfield Saukees in town to take on the Payson Seymour Indians in baseball. Furious Rally Sports. It's your Uncle Phil O'Neill, bringing the game to you. I'm going to really get started real quick. I'm just going to verify everything's working. It apparently is. That's good. And I want to get the IHSA local pairings in. By the way, I'm going to try to hit my cough switch to kind of mute myself here and there because for whatever reason, I am coughing and hacking here. And yeah, I took my allergy meds today, so I don't know what's going on. Yesterday was fine. Let's go ahead through the IHSA, the local area state pairings for the state tournament coming up. It ends up in state at Champaign this year. It was moved from Peoria because of a scheduling conflict with the minor league team in Peoria. So therefore, the 1A and 2A is in Champaign at the University of Illinois this year. Our local teams playing today. Let's see here. Payson, the number 8 team in Class 1A, going to the Jacksonville, Illinois College sectional. The number 8 seed plays the number 9 seed Southeastern, Augusta Southeastern at Payson. That is on the 19th at 4:30. If they would win, they draw the number 2 seed in that part of the bracket, which is Jacksonville Route. That'll be at Mendon Unity on the 21st at 4 p.m. Pittsfield, on the other hand, they are the number 4 seed in their bracket in the Class 2A Pleasant Plains sectional. They will take on, they've got a bye, and they will take on the Williamsville Buffalo Tri-City winner. That will be Wednesday the 21st at Riverton. Get to play a night game, 6:30 p.m. There we go for the teams playing here today in baseball. Other pairings of note in this area, in the tri-state area, for Illinois, number 7 Camp Point Central. This is Class 1A in the Jacksonville, Illinois College sectional. 7 Camp Point Central will host number 10 Triopia. That is Monday the 19th at Camp Point, 4:30. They will draw Bluffs if again, they will draw Bluffs Wednesday at 4:30, the winner of that game. They're the number 1 seed in that part of the bracket. Number 4 Liberty will host, number 4 Liberty and number 6 Rushville will play Thursday the 22nd at Bluffs. They will take on the Bluffs Camp Point Central Triopia winner on the 24th at Bluffs at 1 p.m. Again, Liberty Rushville the 22nd at Bluffs. That's a Thursday. Bottom part of the seedings, Class 1A in Jacksonville, that sectional. Number 8 West Prairie, number 10 Bushnell Prairie City. West Prairie Scioto will host on the 19th at 4:30. The winner would draw Monmouth United, pretty good team this year. That's Wednesday the 21st at 5 p.m. And I believe that's at Monmouth. Let's see, where else are we? Number 3 Brown County. This is in the bottom part of those seedings in that 1A Jacksonville sectional against number 5 Unity. That one is at Unity at 6 p.m. on the 21st on the Wednesday. Then they will draw the Jacksonville Route Payson Southeastern winner on the 24th at 11 a.m. at Unity. Class 2A, little fewer teams there. And give me a moment here. Get a little combobulated more. See the folks taking the infield. Pittsfield now. We talked about Pittsfield already. Number 6 Beardstown in Class 2A. This is the Pleasant Plains sectional. They will play New Berlin, the number 9 seed, on the 19th at Beardstown. The winner plays Sacred Heart Griffin, Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin at QND on the 21st at 4 p.m. Number 3 seed QND, they will play number 5 Petersburg Porta Wednesday the 21st at Notre Dame, 6 o'clock, night game, huh? Sort of. And they will draw the winner of that Sacred Heart Griffin Beardstown New Berlin game. That is Saturday the 24th at QND. That'll be at 11 a.m. And let's see, in the Class 2A Chillicothe IVC sectional local teams, number 5 Macomb will host number 11 West Hancock Monday the 19th at 4:30. And then Illini West, the number 4 seed, will play the winner of those two on Wednesday the 21st at Macomb. So we're a lot to get to you there. So I'm glad I was able to do it. If you didn't follow it, you obviously can go to the IHSA.org website. The 3A and 4A pairings will come out on, on next week, I believe, midweek. Give me a moment. I'm going to take a swig of water here, maybe clear my throat just a little bit. Hold on. So now, with all of that said and done, let's go through the setup for today's game. Payson against Pittsfield. The road team, the Pittsfield Saukees, they are 16-8. Not sure what their conference record is because I didn't really see it online. Got some good hitters. Luke Sachs hitting .456 with 5 homers. Caden Ferguson, .387. Hayden Gratton, .365. He's got 16 stolen bases. Pitchers, they have Draven Putterbaugh, forgive me there. He of the 1.94 ERA for the Saukees. Bobby Harris at .237. Hayden Gratton at .382. Payson comes in 9-11, 4-4 in the West Central Conference. Blake Schwartz is hitting .431. Let's see here. I'll make sure I got everybody right. Hunter Miller at .333, and Nolan Sparks is hitting .311. Pitching, Connor Howell at 2.05, Blake Schwartz at 3. His first outing was yesterday, and Rollins Zenley at a 3.05. So there you have it. Mason Hayden, by the way, has 17 stolen bases. Blake Schwartz with 25 on the year. Okay, now let's go to the starting lineups. First for the Pittsfield Saukees. Batting first, it is your catcher, number 7, Luke Sachs. Batting second, your second baseman, number 2, Caden Ferguson. Batting third, shortstop, number 3, Hayden Gratton. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 22, Clayton Reinhardt. Batting fifth and pitching, number 8, Tim Hull. Batting sixth, playing center field, number 1, Lane Foster. Batting seventh, third base, number 23, Draven Putterbaugh. Batting eighth, number 9, playing out in left field, Carter Frazier. And batting ninth, it's your right fielder, Bobby Harris. So they're not using a DH here today. Umpire getting the home plate wiped off there. Payson lineup. Pretty much seen this quite a bit all year. Lane Barker, your first baseman. He will lead off, number 17. Second hitter, shortstop, number 4, Blake Schwartz. Batting third, your DH, number 10, Connor Howell. Batting fourth, your catcher, number 11, Hunter Miller. Batting fifth, your center fielder, Nolan Sparks, number 16. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 34, Nick Boone. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 25, Dalton Phillips. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 21, Rollins Zenley. And then batting ninth, the left fielder, Brody Deeker. Where's number 14? And your pitcher today, pitched a little bit yesterday in relief, Isaiah Brass. Where's number 30? Howell DHing for him. You can see the wind is a little more than yesterday. I have balanced the cameras as best as I can. They still want to wobble. Not much I can do about that. Something in the off season. Probably have to get some different cameras for sure. We are, let's see, I don't know, I'm going to check here, about 5 minutes away from game time, I believe. Yeah, about 5 minutes away from game time at 4:30. So this one ought to be a good one here today between Pittsfield and Payson. I'm getting a little organized here, so don't mind me. Got to do that. Let's see here. Trying to make sure my papers don't blow all over the place. Let's bring in your crowd here. There at home plate. How about that? There's everybody. So again, just moments away from the game here on Furious Rally Sports with Phil O'Neill. How you doing today? It's the Pittsfield Saukees in town to take on the Payson Seymour Indians. I would imagine this will be another good contest like yesterday's 8-7 extra inning game in 8 innings that Payson beat Camp Point Central. By the way, was it Nate Peters who was hit with a ground ball that came up in his face area? Apparently okay from what I understand. He's going to be fine. I believe he had a little bit of a contusion about his face, but should be okay. That's some good news. That happened in the 6th inning of yesterday's game. There you can see that's head coach Zach Ferguson of Pittsfield talking things over with the home plate umpire. Brenton Hannell. I've got some notes about what both Coach Hannell and Coach Ferguson said about the state of the game at the IHSA level. I think you'll find it interesting. Probably you'll be like, yeah, I already knew that, but should be something interesting for you. There you see Isaiah Brass on the hill for Payson to face Pittsfield. They got some bats now. Luke Sachs can rip it. Again, with a team like Payson, when you got a record like they have of 16-8, you're expecting, and you're in 2A, you're expecting to make a run. Payson is in 1A. Not much of a difference between those, at least not in my opinion, but, we are just moments away from game time here. Glad you could join me. Let's go ahead and check some things around here. There we go. There's your third base shot, first base. There we go. That looks pretty good. And Isaiah Brass pitched yesterday, the 6th through the 8th, and I believe we're coming down here. Getting ready to play ball. And there we go. So your leadoff hitter for Pittsfield, the Saukees, it's the catcher, number 17, Luke Brass. Hey, listen to that old tractor coming. What is that coming through there? I heard something loud. Okay. First pitch in there. No, ball. Yeah, he did call the strike. Okay. Kind of delayed call there from the home plate umpire. 0-1. That is hit out to center field and hauled in by Nolan Sparks. 1 away. I believe that Sparks out in center today, yeah. And to double check that. So Sachs flies out to center for the first out here and just started. Caden Ferguson now your second baseman. He wears the number 2. First pitch is low and in the dirt. Furious Rally Sports, a good Pittsfield team in town to play Payson today. Liberty and Central for softball tomorrow. At about 4:15. This one is, let's see, where do we end up with that one? Not there. Center field, base hit. Okay. So the single for Caden Ferguson, he's aboard for Pittsfield. Again, sometimes I can't see much through my netting here that I'm looking through in the outfield fence, so it's tough for me to see where the ball goes sometimes. Here's a pitch from Brass. It's low and in, ball one. I'd say Ferguson probably a likely candidate to go. It's Hayden Gratton, your shortstop, wears number 3 for Pittsfield. Just started, 1 out. Nothing doing there. Little warmer today, about the same conditions, a little more windy than yesterday's game. So they're going to check Ferguson quite a bit, is Isaiah Brass. Pitch is inside, 2-0 now to Hayden Gratton. Is this a good time to steal here, maybe? See what happens. Thinking Brass knows that as well, so doesn't Payson. Foul back into the backstop, the first strike to Hayden Gratton, your shortstop. Again, Pittsfield comes in here pretty good. They are 16-8. Payson trying to get to that 500 mark at 9-11. They are capable of it. Pittsfield's also very good. 2-1. Outside. So 3-1 now, and Brass in a little bit of trouble here against Pittsfield. Ferguson singled for the Saukees. He's at first. The 3-1. Ball 4. Okay. So that puts Ferguson at second. On the walk to Gratton, it is Clayton Reinhardt, your first baseman. We'll give him a shot here, the left-handed hitter. Okay. We'll come back and we'll go to this side because in case the runner takes off. That is inside for a ball. That one's up. The runner will go to third. He will be standing up. So the runners both advance on the wild pitch. Let's get that in the scorecard. Okay, so second and third with 1 out for Clayton Reinhardt. Lefty'd like to get a hit to help himself out. This is fouled. 2-1 now. Just started. No score. Pittsfield has runners at second and third. 1 out. Strike on the outside edge to Reinhardt. Pittsfield looking to get on the board here early in the first. Brass comes home, gets the swing and miss. Struck him out. Good fastball. I think, was Reinhardt maybe looking for something else? Kind of looked like he might have been and was a little tardy on the swing. I'm not criticizing at all, Clayton. I just wonder if he was looking for something else. Now it's your pitcher, Tim Hull, the right-handed hitter. And he will foul one. Now, I guess, did he go back and glove? It did. Okay. Now we can go here. Second and third. 1 strike to Hull. Brass has. It's a base hit, and it will score 2. Looky there. Base hit to left. Scores 2. And quickly, 2-0. Tim Hall helps himself with the RBI, 2 RBI single. Out to left. Lane Foster now. Your number 6 hitter in the lineup, the center fielder. Where's number 1? Two nothing here early, Pittsfield. Pitch is a little up from Brass with the runner at first. And that would be Hull after his 2 RBI single. Oh, it hit him. Okay. So the hit batsman for Foster moves up, Hull to second base. So it's, 2 outs. If you're Brass for Pittsfield on the mound here, you're basically just trying to hang in there. Fastball a little late swinging there as Draven Putterbaugh, your third baseman. Where's number 23? Here, let's see if I can show it to you. In there like that. There you go. Better to catch the action out like this, though, I think. All inside. Pittsfield leading here in the top of the first with 2 outs, 2-0. RBI single from the guy at second base, Tim Hall. Inside now, 2-1. And that one is it's a base hit. And it will score a run, base hit to right field. And it scores a run. Three 0 now, Pittsfield. And a runner at third now and first. Pitches upstairs for a ball. Draven Putterball with that single. This is Carter Frazier, your left fielder. So real quick, Hull scored from second. Lane Foster now at third. Putterball at first. Swung on, strike 2. All of a sudden there, it looks like Brass has decided, I'm just going to start heaving it. There's a couple, sounded like a live fastballs in there hitting the mitt. Pittsfield has capitalized earlier. They lead 3-0 here with 2 outs in the top of the first. Now you can see why they're one of the better teams in this area for sure, if not the state. Swung on and fouled into the glove. 1-2 now. It's Carter Frazier. And a little late on that one. Brass trying to get the fastball by him, fouls it into the backstop, does Frazier. We'll redo this 1-2 count. Pittsfield has runners at first and third. They've already gotten 3 here in the top of the first. 3-0 Saukees in town playing Payson. Brass does not get Frazier to swing at that one. 2-2 now. I don't know. I think Brass is going more heat here as of late. Misses with that one, though. Ball 3. As a pitcher, you really dislike losing. Oh, let's see. The runner took second base, didn't he, at some point? My bad. Missed that one. See, Putterball is now at second. So it's second and third. Count full. Carter Frazier, the left fielder, the 8-hitter in Pittsfield's lineup. Fouls it into the mask. Ouch. Well, that's why you wear it. Hunter Miller goes, yeah, I guess. Count remains 3-2. Pittsfield trying to add to that 3-0 lead here in the top of the first. They got runners at second and third. 2 out. The 3-2 pitch again. Wow, good hang, tough at bat from Carter Frazier. There you see him getting ready, Frazier. Go back out here. The pitch. That one is grounded to short. Over to first. Oh, the ball got away. Both runs score. Ouch. All right, so hold on a minute. We go to the top of the order. Now already 5-0, Pittsfield. Frazier at first. Pitch swung on and missed. The first one from Brass to Bobby Harris, your right fielder. Where's number 18? Show him to you here. Getting the signs, stepping in. Get the runner at first. We'll show that. Big inning for Pittsfield here with 5 already in the top of the first. Pitch is low. I'd have to go back and look at that as far as was it mishandled or was the throw errant from Schwartz at short. It allowed those last 2 runs. And Schwartz looking at it. Should have the play for out number 3, and he does. Well, it has been a huge inning for Pittsfield. They got 5 runs on 4 hits. 1, 2, 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the first. Pittsfield's got work to do already. They're down 5-0 to a very good Pittsfield team. Back after this on Furious Rally Sports. I got to get organized after that half inning, that's for sure. Okay, so Tim Hull on the mound for Pittsfield. Helped himself with an RBI, 2 RBI single in the first. 5-0 already Pittsfield. You hear the Payson fans trying to get Lane Barker to start something for Payson. They're going to have to. This Pittsfield team's coming in and put a 5 spot up in the top of the first. It's Barker, Schwartz, Howell. 1, 2, 3 hitters for Payson. Barker takes a pitch outside, ball 1. Again, a little bit of overcast, clouds, sun in and out. I would say it's probably about 70, maybe upper 60s. I don't know. Comfortable day to watch a ball game. And takes one outside, 3-0 here. So if I'm Barker, I red light it. We need the runs, is what I would think if I'm a Payson fan. He does take it, strike down the middle from Tim Hull. See if Hull can fight back here in this pitched at bat. Nope, not that one. Going to walk Barker inside there. Barker first. Blake Schwartz had quite the day at the plate yesterday. That is for sure. Needs to help Payson here. Pitch up and in. Show you the guy right there. There's Mr. Schwartz. Go back over here so you can see that in case somebody gets picked off. And that one is popped up on the infield. Second baseman makes the play. One out. Caden Ferguson on that play there for Pittsfield. So now it's Connor Howell, your DH. DHing for Isaiah Brass, the pitcher. Lane Barker aboard at first with a walk. Let's see if he takes off here. I'd imagine he would against Hull. Okay, made the play apparently. I couldn't tell exactly where that went. So 2 down, I believe it was out in the right field. Hunter Miller, your catcher now. Takes a pitch in there for a strike. 5-0 Pittsfield. 2 outs here for Payson in the bottom of the first. Let's see, what happened here? Okay, they're saying catcher's interference in there. So the runner is aboard on that. Okay, or batter, that's Miller. Nolan Sparks now. Got a pinch runner for Payson. Well, I don't know who 17 is. I don't have him on the roster at all. May have to go look and try to find that. Hold on a minute. Nolan Sparks now. Runners at first and second, 2 out. That is fouled. Come on, Nolan. You got this, buddy. Sparks with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Did the umpire call that a strike? No. Ball. Miller aboard after catcher's interference at first. Pitch is low. Forgive me. Boy, what am I talking about? That's Lane Barker at second base. I was looking at that number. I was like, what is that? Yeah, 17. I don't know why I was thinking him 14 with. Yeah, all right, I got it. Barker, the leadoff walk with 2 outs. The 2-1. Outside 3-1 from Tim Hull. Hull, I think, is having the same problems that Caleb Ferguson did with the mound yesterday. That is a base hit. Out to center. Will we have a play? We will not. It is a single. Nolan Sparks with the single. Scores Lane Barker from first base. Moves Miller. Where did Miller go? Did he go to third? Yes, he did. Sparks picks up the RBI. Now 5-1 here in the bottom of the first. Payson on the board against Pittsfield. Pitch is outside. In the dirt, runner goes to second, and they'll have the double steal. Got it. Wow, the catcher boldly threw to second. And it scores a run. Sparks safe at second. Scores the run. That was Miller from third. Now 5-2. Correction, Pittsfield leading Payson. That is foul. Nick Boone, your catcher, if I didn't mention him, batting now. Sixth hitter in the lineup for Payson, playing third base. Where's 34? So both teams active on the base paths early. Is grounded to short. Over to first. Got him. So Boone grounds out to first. For the third out in the inning. Payson, though, does get a run, 2 runs on 1 hit. We'll go to the second inning. It is Pittsfield leading this one 5-2 on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a flash. You know, the lefty Isaiah Brass out there throwing, he sounds like he's popping the mitt pretty well when he's throwing that fastball. At least to me it did. Pittsfield's got the top of the order. They batted 9 last inning, and they got 5 runs. So here in the top of the second, it'll be Sachs, Ferguson, and Grattan for the Saukees. 5-2, Pittsfield over Payson, Furious Rally Sports, IHSA Baseball. Thanks for being here. Sun in and out, peeking out around the clouds, and mostly cloudy. I don't know if you call it partly cloudy. What would you call it? Some blue sky, some not blue sky. Luke Sachs now. Flew out to center his first time. There's center field and right. Luke has a little slide open stance. Was he hitting over 400? Was it 400 and a half? Something like that. Good breaking ball by Isaiah Brass on the outside edge for the first strike. Got him to swing at the breaking ball there. Took a little bit off of it. 0-2. Yeah, the wind shaking the camera around. That is fouled to the right. Well, if you're Brass and you erase the number 1 hitter off the base paths, you're happy, and fouls it to the left. You know, you're supposed to have the advantage, right, if you're a righty facing a lefty or a lefty facing a righty. But, man, I can tell you when I was in high school, the lefties always messed me up, and I was a right-handed hitter. 2-strike count. Sachs from Brass. Up and out. 1-2. Like I said, he's popping Hunter Miller's mitt pretty good with that fastball. That is popped up, and it's out to right field, making the catch. One away. Out in right today for, oops, I put that in the wrong book, part of the book. Hold on a minute. Caden Ferguson now. Pitch outside. Ball one. Making a catch out in right. Roland Zenley playing out there today. That one. Base hit. Sparks just gingerly, the center fielder, goes out to grab it. Okay. Single for Caden Ferguson. Now, Hayden Gratton, the shortstop. Ferguson take off. A little late on the fastball is Gratton. 0-1. You can see Mr. Gratton. Where's number 3? Runner off there. See what happens. Tough to steal on a lefty, though. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. One out here in the top of the second. Pittsfield leading 5-2 over Payson. Brass set. You hear back. You know what to do. Get back. A 1-1 is fouled. Oh, catcher trying to make a play. I thought it was out of play. My bad. Miller tried to. Now 1-2. On Hayden Gratton. Runner at first for Pittsfield. Just singled moments ago to right. That was Caden Ferguson, or center, I should say. Right center, if you will. The 1-2. Oh, he balked. Okay. So Ferguson goes to second. Hayden Gratton try to do something about this now for Pittsfield with one out. Can he? It is a base hit to right. Runner to second. Going to go 3. The throw there, nothing. What do we have? Oh, okay, so it's a ground rule double for Gratton. Does score Ferguson, though. Or does it? Hold on a minute. And now assistant coach Jeff Hull for Payson will come out and talk with Isaiah Brass. So the double from Hayden Gratton apparently found a hole out in right field. And I'm going to see while we're doing this, let's see if I can get a little bit better shot of right field. Hold on a second. You see, it's just real tough to kind of get. There we go. Let's see if I can't. That's a little bit better. There's center. Whoops. There's right. Okay. Hold on a minute. I want that one there. And we'll have to set things up here, and I'll get a chance when I do. Okay, back to the action now. The runner at second. Swung on and missed. That's your left-handed hitter, Clayton Reinhardt, your first baseman. Now 6-2 Pittsfield. One out here in the top of the second. That is dribbled. First baseman going to have to drag there. It's Barker. He gets Reinhardt. 2 away. Grattan moved up to third there. See him right there. Tim Hull, your pitcher. Single, had 2 RBI in the first. 6-2 Pittsfield. Pitch outside for a ball. In the top of the second. That is outside 2-0. You wonder about the backstop. We talked about this yesterday. Backstop here very close. The ball has to carry him way off for a runner to take off, even a fast one. 3-0 from Brass. And he pitched yesterday. What was it? A couple innings, inning and 2 innings and 2/3, if I remember correctly. And yeah, so there you go. That pitch is ball 4. And the spider got a little distracted. I had a spider crawling up my windshield. I'm like, what are you doing? Go away. First and third. For Lane Foster, your center fielder. There he is. For Pittsfield. They lead 6-2. 2 outs here in the second. Ball high from Brass. Foster, your center fielder. Runner at third, runner at first. Trying to add to the 6-2 lead here in the second. Fouled. One and one now. Furious Rally Sports. Your Uncle Phil with you. How you doing? Nice day here. Windy, a little casual wind, I would say. 1-1 to Foster is popped. It's caught out in right field by Zenley for the third out. Been a busy guy out there. So Pittsfield adds 1 to their score. 1 hit. What'd they leave? 2? Yep. And they have a run on top of that. So they lead now 6-2 after 1.5. Back after this. Furious Rally Sports.
Across the road. To your left. Across the road.
Okay, I got my camera set a little better. That should help for the outfield stuff. Poor Roland Zenley's been busy out and right. I haven't even been able to give him any screen time. Bottom of the second, Pittsfield leading Payson 6-2. This is the wrong lineup. Let's go to the other one here. Dalton Phillips, second baseman. Tim Hull's first pitch. Foul on top of the dugout on the right side.
Come on, Dalton. Straighten it out, dude.
Pretty good crowd here today for Payson Seymour. Senior day yesterday. They won 8-7 over Central in 8 innings. Pittsfield 16-8. You saw that in the first inning. Good breaking ball from Tim Hull. That's a beauty. 0-2 now on Dalton Phillips. Now, try to get him with that fastball, get him to swing, elevate it, right, raise the eyes. Did not. 1-2. Ooh. Well, the pitcher would like to have that one, but didn't get it. Good spinner coming in there, but misses. 2-2. Did not get the knees. Now Dalton Phillips asks for time. Yesterday's home plate umpire, I don't know if it's the same guy. I don't think it is, but their calls were kind of, if it was close, it was a strike. Here, this one's more true to the zone. There seems to be fouled into the backstop. We do it again, 2-2. Phillips, the leadoff man here in the bottom of the second. Payson finds himself down, sells down to the 2A Pittsfield Saukees, 6-2 at the moment. Ball 3 misses the breaking ball outside. If you're Tim Hull, as the pitcher, you're going, I don't want to lose this guy. I had him. Dalton Phillips goes, be my guest. A full count pitch. On its way. Ooh. Wow, ball 4. That looked close to me. Dalton Phillips walks. I made a mess out of my score sheet. I know you're supposed to use just pencil, but I hate pencil because I can't read it. That's Rollins Zenley, your right fielder for Payson. The runner at first now. Phillips, doubt he's much of a candidate to go. Pitches low and outside for a ball. There you go. There's Mr. Zenley. Now you give me some face time, won't you? Runner back to first. Ooh. It was kind of close, wasn't it? Tim Hull's going, I'll check you too, Mr. Phillips. I'll check you at first. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Like it was up and in. Couldn't quite catch up with it. 6-2 Pittsfield, bottom second. 1 out. Or rather, nobody out. Did he call that a strike? I don't think so. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. You see Phillips at first. Holcomb sets. Comes home. Fouled into the backstop. Count evens at 2. Rollins Zenley. Throw to first. Nope. Nothing doing. Saw that pickoff yesterday of caught the runner in between second and third and got the out. This is fouled off to the right. I was trying to remember, wasn't that Central that got caught off the bag? Or no, it was a Payson, I guess. – 6-2, Pittsfield over Payson, bottom second. Pitch is outside, so the count goes full here.
Come on, Rowe.
Got him with the pitch on the outside edge. Strike three. Called strike three. So maybe it's Roland Zenley. I thought they told me it was Rawlink. I've heard somebody in there saying, let's go Rowe. So now Zach Ferguson going to talk things over with his pitcher, Tim Hull, as they deal with Brody Deeker, the left fielder, with one out. There is your runner at first. Dalton Phillips, the second baseman. Payson trying to chew into this Pittsfield 6-2 lead in the second. Numbers on the scoreboard every inning for both teams, every half inning. This is fouled and to the right. Kathunk. If I remember right, these Seymour dugouts, Payson Seymour dugouts, have taken a beating over the years, occasionally getting damaged with storms. They look good now. Good breaking ball swung on and missed by Brody Deeker. That was a good pitch from Hull. That thing kind of looked like it was right in the middle of the zone and dipped out to the left at the last moment. 0-2 now to Deeker. Fouls it into the backstop, hanging tough. Overcast, I don't know, sort of cloudy day, sort of sunny, I don't know. Mostly cloudy, partly cloudy, I don't know. What do you call that? And this one is base hit out to center field. Just trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. So first and second with one out. Again, I try to look and then try to switch with the cameras because I can't really see through the fence here very well. Your leadoff hitter, Lane Barker. Pitch inside for a ball, your first baseman. Wearing number 17, I couldn't figure out who he was. Yeah, well, I don't know, I thought he had another number on or something earlier. Wow. Wow, that was a ball? Ooh, must have been outside. Again, we can't quite see home plate from here, right? It's somewhere in there where the catcher is, so looked close to me. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Let's go take a look. Runner at first. Runner goes. Throw to second. He is out of there. You bet he is. So, Deeker's caught stealing. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Now I'm getting a little bit confused. Oh, yeah, okay. Caught stealing. Somehow I've got my scorecard messed up here. And anyway, that was the third out of the inning. Barker will still be able to bat coming up in the third. I don't know where I messed up here somewhere. Nonetheless, there you see the score 6-2. So Phillips advanced to second. Well, I don't know. I screwed that up my scorebook big time. I got no idea what I did there. Anyway, we know Barker will be back up to start the third inning. Pittsfield, forgive me, you can go back and watch the play-by-play and you can figure it out. I can't while I'm in the middle of the game. So, Furious Rally Sports, Uncle Phil having a moment. Hang in there. Draven Putterball here, your third baseman. Leading off top third, they lead 6-2, does Pittsfield over Payson. Swung on a miss for a strike. There's a ball in the dirt. A 1-1. Ooh, fastball from Brass. Whoops. Little slip. Now he's looking at the mound. 2-1. That's a breaking ball that misses high and outside. 3-1 now. Butterball. See if he gets something to hit. 6. So Pittsfield's gotten on the board. That is it. Nolan Sparks makes the catch out in center. 1 away. It is so tough because you're trying to look to see where the ball is hit. I'll get better at that, folks. That's for sure. Because I'm looking at what you're seeing, and that breaking ball, is it a breaking ball? No, change up. Missed outside to Carter Frazier, the left fielder, the 8th hitter. 1 out here in the top of the third, Pittsfield leading 6-2. That pitch up and outside. My problem is I'm looking out of a truck, too, so you can't see exactly where things are. That pitch outside. See how the sun kind of messes with my cameras here a little bit. It will. 3-0. Frazier. Got the breaking ball in there for a strike. So that's what the Sun's done. Kind of like yesterday. Day very similar to yesterday. Second baseman makes the play. 2 away. Hunter Phillips with that play. Bobby Harris, your right fielder. Offense has slowed down a little bit for Pittsfield. They got runs in both the first and the second. 2 outs here in the third. Haven't gotten anything now off of Brass here in the third. Bobby Harris takes that pitch outside, ball 1. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Furious Rally Sports, your Uncle Phil. Pittsfield Saukees, 6. Payson Indians, 2. Top 3, 2 outs. Pitch outside. Three and 0. Let's see what Harris does. Does he have the red light on 3-0? 9th hitter? He does, apparently. Takes that one as a strike. Although a close pitch, I admit. This is I believe the third baseman made the play out there. Looked like it. So a fly out. And it's 1-2-3 for Pittsfield here in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Payson needs 4 runs to tie. 6-run lead for, or 6-2, Pittsfield leads Payson. Back after this on Furious Rally Sports. Do you have a feeling that this game could end up like yesterday's game with Central? Kind of wonder. 6-2 Pittsfield leads. They got 5 in the first. Looked like they were going to make this a 10-run rule game. But now it's 6-2. Top of the order for Payson. Lane Barker. First baseman. Fouled into the backstop, 0-1.
Come on, Lane. Bring that out, buddy. You got this.
Again, a pretty nice spring day for May. I mean, period. Just a pretty nice day at Payson Seymour High School. Outside, 1-1. To the leadoff hitter for Payson, Lane Barker. Tim Hull pitching well for Pittsfield. Good pitch. Fastball at the bottom of the knees. Bottom of the knees or at the knees. 1-2. This is wow, nice catch out there in the left.
Nice hit. That was a nice hit.
So one away.
Come on, Blake.
As you can see, he didn't make it. This is Blake Schwartz. We'll talk about the left fielder that made a catch here in a moment. Good breaking ball there to Schwartz from Hull. That was a nice pitch. Very nice pitch. Yeah, making that catch out there and left Carter Frazier. Back on the wall. That grounded to short. Over to first for the out. 2 away. Pitcher's starting to settle in here. And it's Connor Howell, your DH.
Come on, Connor.
6-2 Pittsfield, the Class 2A team. Number 4 seed in their part of the regionals in Class 2A in their section. Breaking ball in there for a strike. I will talk when I get a chance, maybe between innings, I'll talk about what both coaches talked about as far as pitching is concerned at the high school level in Illinois. Pitches upstairs, fastball, 1-1. Connor Howell, the DH for the pitcher, Isaiah Brass. Pitch is low. 2-1 now. Connor Howell. Ooh, got the gift there. That one looked outside to me, but he got it. 2-2 count now on Howell. Ooh, thought about swinging at the breaking ball, stayed off of it. That is hit foul out to the right. Count full now on Connor Howell. Nubbed it into the mitt, strike 3. I heard the ka-thunk there, and that is 3 outs. 1, 2, 3 go the Payson Seymour Indians. In the bottom of the third, we go to the fourth. It is Pittsfield leading Payson 6-2. Back after this on Furious Rally Sports.
It would have hit her right in the nose. That would have been ugly.
Yeah.
You never know. It takes a very big hole.
Now we're going to have a new pitcher for Payson. So through, let's see, 3 innings, Isaiah Brass. Now it's Mason Hayden on the hill. For the for the Payson Seymour Indians. Now, I wanted to talk real quick. They'll give Hayden some time to warm up, I'm sure. Talking to Coach Brenton Hannell about the pitch count now, he said, yeah, it makes a difference as far as you got to have pitchers, and that's why sometimes we can beat a good team and a team that has a not-so-good record throws their ace and beats us. Kind of heard the same thing from Coach Zach Ferguson, and I believe from Pittsfield, and I believe what he said, if I remember correctly, he said that he thinks because of travel ball now, that's why a lot of these teams are at that 500 record. They all see each other all the time, and it's improved. He didn't really think YouTube made a difference as far as watching videos. He thought travel ball made all the difference as far as the playing field being a lot more even in baseball with teams across the state now. So there you go. Some thoughts from both coaches. Pitch coming down from Hayden, and we will start the 4th inning. You are, back at the top of the lineup with Luke Sachs. Good hitter, the catcher. Here in the 4th. 6-2. Pittsfield got 5 in the 1st. I thought, man, they're going to run rule up Payson. Not so fast. Not so fast. 6-2 here as we're in the 4th. So Hayden's first pitch to Luke Sachs is grounded to the second baseman Phillips, over to first for out number 1. Well, that's the way you like to do it. If you've just come in, you get the leadoff hitter that's a good stick, hitting well over 400, and you get him out. Caden Ferguson now, your second baseman. Number 2 hitter in the Pittsfield lineup. Good breaking ball from Hayden. That's a nice little, kind of comes in there and just almost like a sweeper, huh? A little cut. Doesn't have the rainbow 12-6 so much. Oof! Did it hit him? No, guess not. Sounded to me like I heard ball hit uniform. But as a hitter, and the home plate umpire going to clean off home plate. Okay. Oh, all right. 2-0. Pitch outside, 3-0. Hayden at risk of putting the number 2 hitter on. Ferguson, the kind of guy who could run, too. That pitch is inside, ball 4. Ferguson walks for Pittsfield. And you have Hayden Gretton now, the shortstop. Getting his signs there from his coach. Mason Hayden made a great catch out in right field in that game against Central yesterday. Runner goes. Throw. Ooh, it's close. He is out. Wow. That is a great throw there from Hunter Miller to take out Caden Ferguson. 2 down. That one is... Nope. Going to beat it out for a single over to the left side. Is Hayden Gratton. So now Clayton Reinhardt, the first baseman. 2 outs now for Pittsfield. Reinhardt, your first baseman. Give you a look at the fellow. His runner is at first. Steps in there. All right, back to where we can see the. In case Hayden tries to pick him off, and he does step off, but the runner will go back. 6-2. Pittsfield has 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Got 5 in the first. Scoring slowly slowed down for both teams. Pitch is in there for a strike. I don't know about Grattan if he's a base stealer. He would look to be. Third hitter. Throw over. Nope. That is low. And inside 1-1. On Furious Rally Sports tomorrow, it is Camp Point Central and Liberty softball at Liberty, 4:15. That is low. 2-1 now. To Clayton Reinhardt, your first baseman, cleanup hitter for Pittsfield. That is fouled. I heard somebody yell. Did he say balk, or did he say, or were he saying runner, or what was that? That sounded like a call, almost crow. I don't know what that was. Foul ball makes it 2-2. Yeah, if you're Hayden, you're like, I don't want to. We got 2 outs here. I want to have Reinhardt kind of beat one in the ground keep it on the infield at the very least, if I can. The 2-strike count, 2-2. That is a base hit. It is out to center field. Will we have a play at third? No, we will not. So Reinhardt gets the single. After Grattan's single with 2 outs. Tim Hull, the pitcher, can help himself here. 6-2, top 4, Furious Rally Sports. Pittsfield leading the host, Payson Seymour. Pitcher versus pitcher here. That is popped. Oh, no, it's down. It's a base hit. And that will score when nobody's cheering at all, so it scored a run. Of course, I guess you wouldn't if it's a road team, right? Tim Hull gets a single. And it's now 7-2, Pittsfield. Ball is outside. I got to check something here real quick. Yeah, Reinhardt is now at third. And Hull is at first. 2-0. Pitch outside. 3-0. Hayden struggling here. He got 2 quick outs, but they've singled him to death. 7-2 now. Pittsfield, top 4. Good pitch at the knees, outside edge. 3-1. This is Lane Foster, by the way, the center fielder. This is grounded. It's a base hit to left field. It will score 1. Base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit. Now 8-2 Pittsfield. You're Mason Hayden, you're going, oh, we had 2 outs. Got a runner for Reinhardt at second. And who would that be, by the by? That is Flint Kirk running at second base for Pittsfield. Batter's Darren Putterball. Fouls it. There you see Mr. Putterball. 2 strikes on him now. Pittsfield's gotten some more runs here in the 4th. Now 8-2. Pittsfield. This is okay. Well, I lost where the ball went. It was out in right field. And it's a single. Again, 5 straight singles now for Pittsfield. And let's see here. Who scored? Hull scored. Now 9-2. Foster ended up at third. Carter Frazier now, left fielder. Tried that step-off thing and didn't work. Rough inning from Mason Hayden. Started off okay, had 2 quick outs, a caught stealing, then 5 straight hits. Is at the knees for a strike. Another strike at outside edge at the knees, 0-2. To Carter Frazier, your left fielder. Pittsfield has added on, 9-2 they lead. Payson here in the 4th. Oh, they've got him picked off. It's back. Let's see if they get him. They do. Got the tag. Out number 3. Nice pickoff. But Pittsfield gets 3 in the top of the 4th. That makes that score right there, 9-2. Ouch. Payson, you're going to have to do some work here. Just hang in there. You don't want to lose by the 10-run rule, do you? Didn't feel like it was going to be a 10-run rule game, but maybe it will now. We'll find out on Furious Rally Sports. Bottom of 4 coming up next. (9-2). It's Pittsfield, the 2A team that comes in here at 16-8. Did I tell you that earlier? I think that's what I said. And what did I do with that piece of paper? I had that. Yeah, 16-8 in 2A. They're kind of showing it with that offense. This is the first pitch to Hunter Miller, your catcher. He's the 4th hitter. 4, 5, and 6 for Payson. Payson trying to get to that 500 mark at 9-11. Two 2-0 now to Miller. Hull struggling here in the opening at bat of this bottom of the fourth. 3-0 against Miller. Well, this at bat pitching. Good pitch there at the knees. Miller taking all the way, it appears. 3-1. Got the outside edge, 3-2. Swung on a miss, strike three. Fastball. It's a left-right mover up in on the hands of Miller and gets him for the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Nolan Sparks now your center fielder for the Payson Seymour Indians. Breaking ball misses upstairs. 9-2 Pittsfield, bottom four. Hello. I tell you what, Tim Hull's got a good mover on that fastball. That left-right coming in on your hands. Zzz. Talk about a saw. That time he misses, though. It's 3-0. Well, went 3-0 on the last hitter and got the strikeout. Got the outside edge, 3-1. I don't know, the home plate umpire, that outside edge has been there for the right-handed pitching Hull, or at least at times it has been. See, right there. And again, I can't see where the plate is from where we're looking. This is just a guess, but it looks like an outside edge. He's getting that corner, isn't he? 3-0, now 3-2. That is base hit. It's out to left. And a base hit for Nolan Sparks on the 3-2. Now Nick Boone, your third baseman. As we have Sparks. Throw over to first. Nope, nothing. That is a breaking ball in there for a strike. 9-2 Pittsfield over Payson Seymour. Bottom four. Pittsfield gets a couple more. They can win it in the fifth. Did he call that a strike? No, he did. Strike two. The 0-2, let's see if the runner goes. And they check him. Checks Nolan Sparks. By the way, Boone, the sixth hitter in the lineup for Payson. Got a tough customer, though, with Hill on the mound at an 0-2. Swings and misses in the dirt. Strike three. Runner can't advance, so no running and two down. Breaking ball tough to hang off, stay off of on 0-2. You're trying to defend the plate now. The second baseman, Dalton Phillips, seventh hitter. Two out in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at first. Pittsfield leads 9-2. Fastball, there it is. That outside edge he's getting pretty much all the time. You know, the catcher's catching it around his knee pad on his right knee and shin guard top and throw over to first, nothing. Ball there from Tim Hull. It's pitched pretty well overall for Pittsfield. Got a live arm, some good breaking stuff. Left-right mover, fastball occasionally too. Up and in, a sawer. Sawzall, if you will. Means you can't kind of lean anyway. The 1-1. It's outside 2-1 to Dalton Phillips, your second baseman. 9-2, Pittsfield leads Payson Seymour. Bot 4. Swung on and missed. There's that fastball, strike 2. Tim Hull throwing well for Pittsfield. Can he get the third out? No, not that breaking ball. That sweeps way outside. 3-2. He's had the count high in several of these at-bats in this inning. Still came back and got in the outs. The 3-2. That is a base hit out to left field. So I guess I heard Rollin, so maybe I was right with that first name of Rollin Zenley. Hey, Rollin, say hello. And Pittsfield, Coach Zach Ferguson going out to talk to Tim Hull. He's going to take him out now. That probably has to do with pitch count. He's pitched very well today. And who do we have coming in? I'm going to have to note this real quick. Give me a second. So he goes 3 2/3. Does Hull. Now into pitch. Who do we got here? Can't see the number. Number 9. It's Bobby Harris. No, it isn't. It's Carter Frazier, your left fielder. Frazier in the pitch from left. Made a good catch out on the wall earlier in this one. Near it. Left field wall. So after Phillips gets the single and moves Sparks to second, there are 2 outs, bottom 4. Problem for Payson. They're down 9-2. They need all the runs they can get because Pittsfield can turn right around here and get 2 in the 5th. Close it out in the bottom of the 5th. Game over, 10-run rule. You can see why Pittsfield's a pretty good team in Class 2A. They have good bats. Look, they had 2 outs in the top of the 4th and strung together 5 singles. That hurts. It's just a good baseball. Rollins Zenley now your pitcher. Or not pitcher, he does pitch, but he's playing out in right field today. First and second, as I said. 2 out for Payson, bottom 4. This is grounded to short and flipped to second for the out. So Payson doesn't get anything in the bottom of the 4th. They leave 2. So 2, no runs, 2 hits, leave the 2. We go to the 5th, the all-important 5th right now. You see the score, 9-2 Pittsfield over Payson. Can they close it out quickly? You got 8, 9, and 1 due. We'll talk about it in a minute on Furious Rally Sports. Unlike last night's game where it kind of felt like anybody could come back, and it was back and forth the whole game, 8-7, Payson won in extra innings against Central. This one, I don't know, Pittsfield has that lead 9-2. It was 5-0, then it was 5-0, 5-2, 6-2, and now 9-2 Pittsfield. Mason Hayden on the hill in the 5th. Try to keep Pittsfield from getting 2 runs. 8, 9, and 1. Carter Frazier, Bobby Harris, Luke Sachs. Frazier now your pitcher of record. Came in relief of Tim Hull. Tim Hull won, what was it, 3 2/3? I believe I had him as. That pitch is hit well, out to left. And what a catch out there. Great catch. First out there. Frazier flies out to left field. Brody Deeker made that play. I believe it's Deeker still out there. Pitch at the knees to the number 9 hitter, right fielder Bobby Harris. Outside into the backstop and stopped. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Second one in the dirt. Backstop. Backstop? What would you call that? Dirt stop? I better stop before I say something bad. The 2-1 count, actually, the updated scoreboard here. I sometimes lose track of the count. Now 2-2. Harris has grounded it to third, short. Schwartz up with it, over to first for the second out. Well, keeping them for the 10-run rule. That's what you want to do, but the leadoff man with 2 outs. Luke Sachs, your catcher. Lefty's got a stroke. Although, he's 0 for today. Fastball is up from Mason Hayden. Came on in relief of Isaiah Brass. That pitch moves left, right, outside. 2-0. Now notice how Hayden's pitching. Yesterday the pitchers were pitching mostly from the first base side. Now Hayden's pitching more from the middle of the rubber. That's what I said yesterday with the pitchers all having trouble throwing from the left side. Just move and find a good place where you can land. 2-1 to Luke Sachs. That is a base hit. Base hit out to left field. Luke Sachs pulls one right down the line here in the 5th. Two outs here in the 5th. Caden Ferguson, now your second baseman. Hayden checked there. Sachs, don't blame him. That is throw over to first, grounder to third, over to first, out number 3. So Payson saves the 10-run rule for another inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pittsfield leading Payson 9-2 on Furious Rally Sports. Again, Carter Frazier now pitching for Pittsfield, on in relief of Tim Hull. Tim Hull went 3 2/3. And again, we're in the bottom of the fifth, 9-2. The road team, the Pittsfield Saukees, they're in black. They lead it. Can Payson get some runs? They have.
Come on, Brody.
Brody Deeker, the 9-hitter, here in the fifth. Frazier gets Deeker to foul it straight back. Outside edge strike. That outside corner has been a friend of Pittsfield pitchers today. 0-2. If you're a Payson hitter, you have to know it. Inside on the breaking ball. And it got away from Frazier. Popped out of there weird. At least it looked to me like. 2-1. That grounded foul.
Straighten it out, bro. You got it.
All right, Brody. You got this, buddy. Come on now.
Two strikes on Brody Deeker, the 9-hitter for Payson. Left fielder. This is fouled and to the left. Catcher looks at it. Off the dugout. Camera's going to go up and down and up and down as far as with the sun here, and so sometimes it'll look washed out. When I get a chance, I'll adjust them. Sometimes it looks dark. All right, 2-2. This is
Run it out.
grounded over to the left side. Thrown away.
Brody.
Good job, Brody.
Okay, so Deeker aboard on the air. I'm not sure who made it. Sorry I didn't switch the camera quick enough, but it is an error on the throw. Not sure, maybe the runner could have made it, but we'll just call it that. And now Lane Barker, your leadoff man. Payson. This is fouled to the left. Deeker, the leadoff hitter in the fifth, got a board on the air. Pitches outside, ball one. And Frazier on in relief of Hull for Pittsfield. That one in the dirt. Runner will advance. As you can see,
Space open for you now.
on the wild pitch. Deeker now at second. Frazier gets the inside edge strike. 2-2. Pittsfield leading 9-2. Bottom of the fifth over Payson. That in the dirt. Nope, runner stays. Count goes full. Well, do we have a comeback in order? That is low, ball four. Okay. We had some of this activity in the late innings yesterday for both teams. So your batter now is your shortstop, Blake Schwartz. Outside for a ball. That one outside as well, 2-0. So all of a sudden, Carter Frazier struggling here a little bit. See Frazier there. Runner at second, runner at first. Gets one in there at the knees for a strike. 2-1. Payson needs runs. Down 9-2 to Pittsfield. Bottom 5. Pitch is outside. Nobody out. So 3 balls now to Schwartz. And he has, it's caught in left. Runner almost doubled off. It was laced out there so quick I didn't get a chance to switch the camera. 1 away. Deeker able to get back. Schwartz stung it. Now Connor Howell. Payson needs runs. That is, it's hit out to right field. It's going to be a double. Scores the run.
Everybody hit. Let's go. Your turn. Let's go, 11.
So both runners scored. Barker and Deeker. So now all of a sudden 9-4. Is the comeback on with 1 out. Hunter Miller, your catcher.
All right, now you gotta go, bud. Let's go.
Ball is outside. Runner will go because it goes to the backstop.
Good job, good job. Come on, Hunter.
Wild pitch. Carter Frazier in a little bit of trouble here for Pittsfield. Catcher talking to him here a little bit. It's kind of calming him down with 1 out. Again, did you wonder if Payson could come back? Well, I kind of didn't feel it, but now they kind of are. It was 9-2 starting the end, now 9-4. Pitch is in there for a strike.
Nothing gets by you, buddy. Nothing gets by you. Let's go. Stick now. Be a stick.
That in the dirt. Count goes to full. On Hunter Miller, the catcher. They've gotten 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. 9 has made the score 9-4. Pittsfield leading. Smoked it, but fouled on the left field line.
Straighten it out, babe. Straighten it out.
You got this.
Do it again. Do it again.
Swung on a miss, strike 3. Good pitch. For the second out, and Carter Frazier gets Hunter Miller, and now Nolan Sparks. Your center fielder. That runner sitting at third. And it is a strike. Got there in a wild pitch, the runner did, after the double. Good pitch there, breaking ball, strike 2. To Nolan Sparks. Frazier trying to get out of this. Maintain the 9-4 lead from Pittsfield here in the bottom of the 5th. That is a ball outside. Now, I thought it was 3-1, but is it 2-2? What do we got here? That is a ball. Count, I believe, full now. Score shows 2-2. That one swung on a miss, doesn't matter, strike 3. Good job battling back. Swung on a miss, as I said, for Sparks. They do get 2. On the double, Connor Howell scored 2. He scored Deeker and Barker. So we go to the top of the 6th now, and Pittsfield will try to add to their 9-4 lead on Furious Rally Sports over Payson. Yeah, the Payson Seymour Indians, kind of a young club. They've had to throw some younger underclassmen here this year pitching. Blake Schwartz, you see number 4 there, the shortstop to the right. He threw his first game of the season yesterday against Central. He's had arm trouble to this point this season. And here's the throw down to second, and here we go. Start the top of the 6th. For Pittsfield, it's your number 3 hitter, Hayden Gratton. Playing out at short today. See what Mason Hayden can do with him. That grounded to third, over to first. Oh, the throw is errant. So on the throw, Gratton is aboard. On the air, Clayton Reinhardt now the first baseman. I think he'd have gotten the out if the throw was, there. Sometimes it happens. It's a long throw from third base. We all watch the pros and think it's automatic. It is a long throw from over there. Gonna bunt. Wow, Reinhardt, the 4th hitter, showing bunt, and he pulls back. 9-4, Pittsfield leading the team in black over Payson, the team in blue. Top 6. Nope, nothing doing. Do they turn 2? They did. Wow, nice. The old 4-6-3 eraser, the pitcher's best friend. Always like those. Mason Hayden's going, thank you very much. Now, Tim Hull, the former pitcher in the game, batting. That is in there for a strike. Good breaking ball from Mason Hayden. 9-4. Top 6, Pittsfield, the 2A team, leading Payson, the 1A team. Did it hit? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, it was not a double play. Forgive me, I thought it was 2. I wonder what was going on there. It was not a double play. So there's only one out. Tim Hull at the plate. Thought everybody said double play, and it was a double play, but I guess not. My bad. This is hit. Left side. Do they get one? Nope. They get one at second. Try to turn two again. Didn't work. So Hull aboard on a fielder's choice with two out. Pittsfield leads it 9-4 over Payson. Top 6. Lane Foster. Base hit to left. Lane Foster wasting no time swinging there. Two outs here in the 6th. First and second, Pittsfield, 9-4. Your batter is Draven Putterbaugh, third baseman. Ball in the dirt. Catcher acting like Miller trying to fool the. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Not this time. Nubbed foul. 1-1. First and second for Pittsfield with two outs. Top 6. They lead 9-4 over Payson. And that one in the dirt. I think we have 2-1. I'm not sure. The scoreboard looks incorrect to me. Fake the throw to second. Hull's going, I'm not going anywhere here. Not with two outs. And a 9-4 lead in the 6th. That pitch is outside. I think it's now 3-1, even though the scoreboard says 2-1. Mason Hayden on the hill for Payson. That's inside, ball 4. Yep. That's what I thought, that it was wrong there up on the scoreboard. And so the base is now loaded for Pittsfield with two outs. Your number 8 hitter, Carter Frazier, the pitcher, can help himself. Breaking ball outside corner for a strike. So now I'm seeing that the home plate umpire is giving that outside corner to the righty's outside corner a strike to both pitchers. That pitch is a fastball that misses outside 1-1. Loaded, the bases are for Pittsfield. They lead 9-4, two outs, top 6. That is outside. Mason Hayden working hard here, trying to get the final out of the 6th on the hill. That pitch misses outside. 3-1. Maybe losing a little bit of his mojo out on the hill just for the moment. Fouls it into the mitt. But it goes, it's the second strike, so it doesn't matter. Carter Frazier trying to bring some more home, leading 9-4. Pittsfield is. Top 6. That's ball 4, and that brings another run home. The walk to Frazier. Fix the scorecard, Phillip. That's what I'm doing. All right, so bases still loaded with 2 outs for Pittsfield. They lead now 10-4. Pitch is outside or in there for a strike. Had to make my additions there to make sure I had that right in the scorebook. This is Bobby Harris, a right fielder. He will foul it to the right. 1-1 here, I believe. Bases loaded for Pittsfield. It's 10-4 in the 6th. 4 more and they can try to close it out, but it's a lot to ask with 2 outs. Pitch is outside. Oh, he's coming home. The play, safe.
Good try.
Comes home on the pass ball, does Lane Foster, now 11. Four. That's all important, too, because now you got the other 2 there at second and third. Bobby Harris says 1-1 out there. I'm not sure that's correct. It might be, was it 2-1? Outside. Got 2 outs fairly quick, and Mason Hayden has struggled here late in the 6th. In this top of the 6th. Ball 3. Okay, I was off then. It's 3-1. That has to be correct. 11. I'm going to add to that. Yeah, 11-4, Pittsfield. This fouled. Nubbed around and hit the catcher and the umpire. I think it might have. Bases loaded for Pittsfield with 2 out in the 6th. They lead 11-4. A 3-2 count. Fastball, ball 4. And the walk to Sachs, or rather Harris. Well, I've got to get this figured out here. All the runners have moved around, and what happened here? Hold on. I didn't see anybody come. What have we got, first and third? Who else scored here? Hold on a minute. Oh, 11-4. Why is my score sheet off? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's first, second, and third. Luke Sachs, the hitter now. I got it. My bad. Yep, first, second, and third. For Luke Sachs, the leadoff hitter for Pittsfield. 2 outs in the 6th. Fastball is there for a strike. 0-1. Pittsfield trying to add to the 11-4 lead. Sachs gets a rip. It could be 14-4. And it's gone. Grand slam. Hits it out of the ballpark. Wow. I didn't see that until the fielders kept coming out and out. They were coming right towards my truck. Grand salami. At first, the way it was hit, I was like, is it a can of corn? Wait a minute. What's happening there? Somebody caught the ball. Golly gee whiz willikers. What did I miss there? I saw the outfielders going out towards the fence. And all right, well, it was a catch out in the outfield. Golly gee. Sorry, folks. What a mess on that score sheet for the third out. It is 11-4 Pittsfield as we go to the bottom of the sixth. This is part of the thing looking through the screen. I don't know who made that catch. The ball was hit out in the outfield. I saw the right fielder and the center fielder coming to my right, and I thought I saw him look up and look over the fence. And I didn't see the ball or hear it. Somebody made a catch. We go to the bottom of the sixth, 11-4. It is Pittsfield leading. Payson Seymour back in just a moment on Furious Rally Sports.
That ball come back to you.
So you got a new pitcher now in for Pittsfield. It's Draven Putterbaugh. He replaces Carter Frazier. Carter Frazier through what? 2 1/3. Hunter Boone, or rather Nick Boone, your third baseman. Trying to get some runs here, 11-4. Pitch is outside for a ball. Want to know outside 2-0. That is on, is it a strike? It is, outside corner. 2-1. Outside 3-1. To Nick Boone. Payson needs some runs here in the sixth, down 11-4. That's in the dirt outside. And Boone takes the walk. Nick Boone aboard. Here in the sixth. Dalton Phillips now your second baseman. Seventh hitter in the lineup. Don't know. Ball, apparently. I'd say Nick Boone's not a kind of candidate to take off. That goes into the backstop, and that's going to get the runner maybe to second. Yes, it does. A wild pitch from Draven Putterbaugh. If I've called him Darren, forgive me, Draven. Maybe I did a few times there. Boone now at second. 11-4 Pittsfield leads. Now time called.
Come on, dog.
That is up and in and over the head of Dalton Phillips. By the way, if you can hear some talking, it's a softball game that Payson is playing today. It sounds like it might be senior day over there for the Payson softball team. Their field's near us. All right, so a walk there, yet another one That putter ball gives up. So now first and second with nobody out. And Roland Zenley, your right fielder. Catcher going to go out and talk things over with putter ball. That's Sachs. Exchanging stock tips, maybe, perhaps. I'm not sure that is Sachs that's in there. Might be Hull that's behind the plate now for Pittsfield. Ball is inside. I think that is Hull behind the plate, forgive me. So they had some moving around on the field with their pitching substitutions. First and second. Nobody out. That is inside. Bottom of the sixth. Payson down to Pittsfield 11-4. That is inside. Now 3-0. Draven Putterball struggling. That's not Draven Putterball. My bad. I got to get that corrected. Hold on a minute. 23 and 7. 7 was a position. 7 is who is? Oh, it's Luke Sachs on the mound now. Forgive me. Wow, getting everybody. You couldn't see Sachs's number. He has walked the bases loaded. Sorry, Luke. Sorry, Draven. Good gravy. See, I'm looking on a card and it says, you know, the position or the batting order. How I looked at 7, I go, Draven Putterball. Yeah, okay. No, Draven Putterball is 23. Number 7 is Luke Sachs. Okay, then. Wow. You need to take some vitamin C or something today. Caffeine, I don't know. Beats heck out of me. Good idea, though, for head coach Zach Ferguson to talk to Sachs. Hey, man, just throw pitches. We're up 11-4. That's all you got to do. Easier said than done. So bases are loaded for the 9th hitter, Brody Deeker, the left fielder. Will be in moments. Thanks for joining me today here on Furious Rally Sports. It's your Uncle Phil O'Neill. I didn't realize the pitcher and catcher just swapped out. Now, do we have a new pitcher here? Now, hold on a minute. Now, I've got things all screwed up here. I have no number 5 on the roster for Pittsfield. No, wait a minute. It's Flint Kirk. My bad. Flint Kirk. I screwed that all the way up. Hull was the – once again, looking at the wrong number. Flint Kirk was catching moments ago Luke Sachs. So, all right. I got to fix that all up now. That's what happens. You look at the player's position instead of the number, and then you get all flibberty-jitted. Forgive me. Now, I don't know who's behind the plate now. I'm going to guess that's Sachs back there. Brody Deeker now trying to help out Payson. That pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Swung at from Deeker. Base is full for Payson. Down 11-4 in the bottom of the 6th. 7-inning game. That is outside.
Your pitch, buddy. Come on now. Make it your pitch.
1-1 now to Deeker. Good pitch from Flint Kirk.
Watch your feet.
1-2.
You're right. Come on.
Come on, buddy.
You got this, buddy.
There you go.
That is a hit out to left field.
All right, Lane.
And a base hit. Now makes it 11-5. Is that all we got here? Check where the Ducks are. Yes. Pitch inside for a ball. This to Lane Barker, the leadoff hitter. So nobody out here. 11-5, pitches outside. To Lane Barker, 2-0. Pittsfield pitchers having trouble finding the strike zone. That misses as well, 3-0.
Make it shoot to you.
I'm guessing red light, even though Barker's the leadoff hitter. You need the run. That is a ball up and out, not even close, from Flint Kirk. Walks a run in, makes it 11-6.
Come on, Blake.
Come on, Blake.
Blake Schwartz now, number 2 hitter, shortstop. Takes a strike from Flint Kirk. On in relief. Hull Frazier. Sachs Kirk. Been on the mound. That dribbled foul to the left.
Here we go.
Boy, my allergies are something acting up today. I was okay here yesterday, but not so much today. 11-6. Pittsfield, bottom 6. Pitches upstairs. 1-2.
Your pitch now, Blake. Come on now.
That one inside.
Good eye.
The 2-2 now to Schwartz. The base is loaded. Grounds it to foul to the left side. Good job by the third baseman to kind of wait on that one. That's what, putter ball.
Go ahead, Blake. Come on, grab one.
Nope. Outside. Count goes full, 3-2. Been a rough pitching inning for Pittsfield. Now 11-6. They've gotten 2 here in the 6th. Wow.
Inside.
Wow. Well, the folks don't like that one from Payson. First out. Schwartz takes it looking. I would have too, though. Connor Howell, your DH now. 1 away. Bases loaded with Payson Indians. Pitches upstairs.
Come on, Connor.
1-0. 11-6. This is a base hit.
Hit. Come on, Hunter.
That will score 1. Howell the base hit to left. Now 11-7. With one out. Hunter Miller, your catcher. Ball low. See, the bases are loaded. Flint Kirk having a little bit of the whole Pittsfield pitchers having a little trouble here in the 6th. This is hit. Foul ball down the left field line. Carried well, but just not enough.
Come on, Hunter, you can do it, buddy.
This didn't stay fair, I should say. Pitch outside. 2-1. Payson trying to add to their getting 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's 11-7. That is fouled. Back. Count 2-2 now. Payson trying to fight back here in the 6th. That is just outside. Now, home plate umpire's given that outside edge a few times. Flint Kirk does not get that. 3-2. To Hunter Miller. Swung on and missed. Took a little off of that one. For the second out. Sparks will be the 9th hitter in the no, that's the 3rd out, my bad. We go to the 7th. Payson got a few back, but we are still perhaps anybody's game. Got 11-6. I think I've got 11-7. What happened there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7. Is that scoreboard wrong or am I wrong? I don't know how that's wrong either because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Boone scored, Phillips scored, Zenley scored. The scoreboard says 11-6. I got 11-7. I don't know if that's missed or not. Anyway, we go to the 7th. I'm pretty sure it's 11-7. I think that's incorrect. Somewhere my score sheet must have gotten off because, I don't know, I have 11-7, but the scoreboard says 11-6 unless they've changed it here. No, I'm pretty sure it's 11-7. Pittsfield now, Ferguson, Grattan, Reinhardt, 2, 3, 4 in the top of the 7th. With a score either 11-6 or 11-7. I'm pretty sure it's 11-7. Pittsfield on top. I think somebody missed a run in there on the scoreboard. Pitch low to Caden Ferguson. That grounded foul now. 1-1. That grounded to, no, foul. It's grounded to third, but nope. 1-2 to Caden Ferguson, your second baseman. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Mason Hayden trying to keep this close, 11-7. At least that's the score I have. Scoreboard says 6. That is outside, 3-2. And is popped up. And caught. Brody Deeker out in left field. One away. So Ferguson flies out to left for the first out in the 7th. Hayden Gratton now your shortstop. That pitch moves left-right inside, 1-0. 11-7. The scoreboard says 11-6. Maybe I've got something wrong, but I don't think so. Here in the 7th. Popped up. Sparks comes and makes the catch from center field. Nice catch, Nolan. 2 down. Clayton Reinhardt, your first baseman now. With 2 out in the 7th. Hayden would like to keep it close here. Oh, gave him the strike. Pitcher's friend there. It's Clayton Reinhardt. Fastball outside. 1-1. Now it's low and down, 2-1 to Reinhardt. Hayden trying to get through the 7th here. It's 11-7 on my score sheet, 11-6 up on the scoreboard. Pittsfield. To the backstop it goes. Well, I guess we'll know if this game gets close here in the 7th, and it might because Pittsfield's pitchers struggled a bit in the 6th. I got to go back and look at that score sheet. I'll try to figure that out in between innings. 3-1. Reinhardt takes a fastball. It moves left, right, outside. Ball 4. 2 out walk to Reinhardt. Tim Hull. Let off the game pitching. Give me a switch there in the pitch, but a strike there to Hull. We get the runner at first. Reinhardt probably not going anywhere with 2 outs. Throw over there to check him anyway. Ooh, almost overthrew Barker. There at first. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 to Tim Hall. That one misses inside, a left-right mover. 2-1 to Tim Hall for Pittsfield. 11-6, or is it 7? I have 7 in the scorebook. Here in the top of the 7th. That is a base hit out to left field. Runner will get back. Tim Hall with a single out to left. That moves Reinhardt to second with 2 outs. Now Lane Foster to catcher, or center fielder rather. That is to the gap in left center. And that scores Reinhardt. So now 12-7. Ball low and in. Lane Foster now the center fielder. I have gotten off on the card here again somehow. I know it's 12, so there you go. Strike 2, Lane Foster. Yeah, 12-7 is what I have. I don't know what happened. Is somebody making out or a foul ball, or how that hole got a hit? Foul to the left, and then he got a double. I'm like, what? Man, trying to look through netting, and what happened there? I'll have to go back and watch that. Foster now with 2 outs, 1 and 2. That's what I'll tell you. 12-7. Pittsfield leads it. That dribble to the left side, and it's going to be an infield single. Raven putter ball now. He will foul it. 12-7, putter ball, the third baseman. 2 outs, top 7. Runners at first and third. Way outside. Runner goes ahead and takes second automatically. So second and third for Pittsfield, trying to add to this 12-7 lead. That is hit very well, out to the gap. And that's a double. Left center gap. Raven putter ball. Now 14. Double check that. See if that's what they got. Yeah, 14-6. I have 14-7 actually, so. Carter Frazier. Pitch inside. He played left, pitched. Number 8 hitter in the lineup with 2 outs. Pitch is low off of Miller's equipment. 1-0. To Carter Frazier. They've gotten 3, Pittsfield has here in the 7th. Fastball. They call it a strike? Yeah. 1-1. Camera really, wind now blowing the camera around. Fastball way up. 2-1. Got weights on it, so it shouldn't go down. We hope not. It's just the wind. Fastball misses outside. That's ball 4. Counts at 2-1 up the board. And it is indeed a walk to Frazier. Bobby Harris, now your right fielder. Let's see what we're doing here. Going to talk things over. And I believe we're going to see a pitching change. We are. So Mason Hayden, going to be a lot of shifting going on here. I don't know what we're going to have. We're going to put Blake Schwartz on the hill? No. It's going to be number 34, and that would be your third baseman. That's Nick Boone. Hayden pitched quite a while. What, 5 2, or he pitched 2 2/3. So Brass started, pitched 3. Nick Boone now pitching for Payson Seymour. Not sure how the field will break out here. See if I can kind of zoom out and catch who's. You got Schwartz, Deeker, as you can see there. And I'm not sure who we got. Yeah, I'm not sure who all we got out there in center. Schwartz and, yeah, so I don't know. Let's see. I'm thinking Zenley moved to third and Schwartz at second, and then we have, yeah, we got Hayden out and right. The infield stays the same otherwise. All right, 2 outs. Bobby Harris at the plate. Pitch misses high. One and 0. 2-0. Scoreboard. Somebody not, yeah, it's kind of tough doing a scoreboard apparently. That's 3-0. So having a little trouble, Nick Boone coming in here to pitch. That is ball 4. So now the runners move up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, what they've got. Yeah, I got to go back and look at that. Hold on a minute. Pitches a ball to Luke Sachs. That's 14. I had 14. Correction. 14-7. The score I have. Pitch is in there for a strike. I think it's 14-7. The scoreboard says 6. I got to go back and look at that in between this inning here in the top, after the top of the 7th. Swung on and fouled, 2-2.
Come on, man.
Luke Sachs, tough customer, the leadoff hitter for Pittsfield. He blow this thing wide open with the bases juiced with Pittsfield Saukees. Umpire coming out. I don't know if somebody got dinged there to talk to the pitcher. I'm not sure what's going on. Don't know what we're doing here. Okay. Nonetheless, 2-2 with a 14-7 lead for Pittsfield. That could be 14-6 over Payson. I think I'm correct. All right, so the 2-2. Runners aboard for Luke Sachs. No, that is a ball. Not sure where the count stands now. Scoreboard showing 3-2. What are we, 1-1? That is fouled. $14 for Pittsfield. It's either 6 or 7 for Payson. Here's we're in the top of the 7th. That is ball 4. Sachs walks, scores a run. Now 15.
Great pitch.
15-7 now, Pittsfield with 2 outs. Good pitch from Nick Boone. Outside edge. They batted around. This is Caden Ferguson. Pitch outside, 1-0. Or 1-1 rather. By the way, there were 2 quick outs in this inning. 2 flyouts, and then the roof caved in on Payson. That is inside. 2-1. You're at 15-6 or 15-7. Runners important here. That grounded foul. 2-2 to Caden Ferguson. Umpire giving him some time to walk it off, fouling off his foot. And in the dirt there, and I slipped there, I think Boone did. Full count now. Bases still loaded for Pittsfield. Here in the top of the 7th. Now 15, 6 or 7. This one is hit the 3rd. Over to first.
There we go.
Out number 3. Okay, so Ferguson grounds to 3rd. That score sheet is a mess from this past inning. And I have 15-7. But we'll go check that and be right back. They have 15-6 on the scoreboard. You'll see it there. 15. Well, they got 14 up there. I don't think that's right. I think I've got 15. What is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What did I say? 15? Hold on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15. They have 14. I am flabbergasted. And they have 6, and I have 7. So, hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 15-7. The scoreboard says 14-6. I could be wrong. We go to the bottom of the 7th. I mean, it's easy to see how that you could easily get the numbers mixed up when a bunch of people score. So I could be wrong or the scoreboard's wrong. I have 15-7. They have 14-6. I guess 8 down is Payson, I think. Well, I'm going to check that at the end of the game, and I'm going to find out because that's driving me crazy. All right, so Nolan Sparks. It's Sparks, Boone, Phillips. Can they get something starting and get 8 in the 7th? That is grounded to third. Over to first. Got him.
Try, buddy. Nice try.
So now Nick Boone, your pitcher now. No, now we got a pinch hitter. Okay. That is Lucas Ruths. Pitch is in there at the knees for a strike. Missed outside, ball 1. Flint Kirk on the hill for Pittsfield. Pittsfield pitchers struggled last inning, but were able to survive. That is hit foul down the left field line. Ball and 2 strikes to Lucas Ruth, pinch hitting for Nick Boone. Pitch way outside from Flint Kirk. And the scores drive me bananas. Are they right or am I right? I have 15-7. They have 14-6. I'm pretty sure I've got it squared. I'm going to go ask somebody when we're done what the official score was. If I screwed that up, I don't know how I did. Just missed. Now, that outside corner pitch has been called strike, but Mr. Kirk did not get that one. 3-2 to Lucas Ruths. And he hits one foul down the third base line.
Battle now. Let's win it. Come on. Come on now.
Full count pitch. Ruths.
Run out. Never know.
Will fly out. And 2 away. I believe it flew out to center field. And now This is Dalton Phillips. Now we got a pinch hitter for Phillips now here in the 7th. This is who? Can't see his number. I can't see who it is. There's a 1 on there. I'll take a look in a moment. Here with 2 outs in the 7th. Pittsfield trying to close this one out. Strike. I believe this is Thomas Woodford. It's either Tyson Howell or Thomas Woodford. I believe it's Thomas Woodford. Look like a 15 there. It is in there. Yeah, that's a 1-5, isn't it? 2 strikes now. Trying to close it out for the 15-7 win or the 14-6 win for Pittsfield over Payson Seymour. Wow. I thought that was strike 3, but it was not. 1-2. To Woodford. Outside now, 2-2. Thomas would like to get on board. Sure, why not? 2-out rally with in the 7th, needing 8. It's a lot of work. Can be done, though. That is... It is a hit out to left field. Oh, is he out at second? He's out. No, he's safe. I never saw the second base umpire call it. Wow. Okay, a lot happening there on what could have been the final play of the game. So a double for Thomas Woodford. That's going to make you feel good, huh, Thomas? With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Payson down 15-7 or 14-6. It's Rollins Zenley in the hit for Payson. With 2 outs, strike. Yeah, you know, that there was a pitch in that last at bat that looked like strike 3. It looked like it was almost down the middle from Flint Kirk. And okay. That is grounded foul on the third base side. 2 strikes now. I've heard him, they call him Rowe. That's what I thought I've heard the fans say once in a while. Zenley trying to keep Payson's hopes alive. 15-7 or 14-6 Pittsfield. I'm pretty sure I've got it right. The scoreboard's wrong. It sounds like me being egotistical. No, I just think I've got it. Breaking ball misses. That pitch has been a strike 2 at various points. A 2-strike pitch, 1-2. From Kirk to Zenley. The 2-strike pitch is caught out in center field for the ball game. So that's it. And the score that I'm going to go find out what the final score was. Was it 15-7 or 14-6? Pittsfield. I think the scoreboard was wrong. We'll find out. But there we go. So the final, the 2A team comes in. They go to, let's see, got their records here somewhere. They go to 17-8. Payson falls to 9-12. Tomorrow's game on Furious Rally Sports will be Liberty hosting Camp Point Central in softball. Game time about 4:15. Thanks for joining me today, Uncle Phil. It's Phil O'Neill on Furious Rally Sports on YouTube. Just saying the following to you. If today was not a winning day for you, don't fret over it. Make your own Furious Rally tomorrow, okay? I will talk to you, by the way, tomorrow. See you then. Bye. For now.